have a treat for you. Some of you jerky fans out there like a good piece of jerky, and a lot of you like to do it on your own at home. There's a million different ways to do it, and there's a million different flavors that people like, and some people like super extra salty jerky, and some people don't. I found a way that works for us that makes the jerky, it's got some salt, but it's not to the point where you need an entire beer to wash down one piece of jerky because it's so salty, or water, or whatever you drink, milk. Anyway, we also have turned from, I've smoked beef jerky, I've done deer jerky, I've done turkey jerky, pheasant jerky, and Canada goose jerky. Did an experiment with my boys here one time, and I smoked beef jerky, deer jerky, turkey jerky, and goose jerky, and I labeled all the bags, and I told the boys, hey, jerky's done, it's all in the fridge, just go ahead and have at it, boys, everything's labeled. Well, after a few days, the Canada goose jerky, all gone. And then the deer jerky, they started nibbling on it. The turkey jerky, they said it was okay, but not great. I don't know, maybe that white meat was different. But ever since then, Canada goose breasts turned into jerky. Oh, can't beat it. The flavor of the meat, the texture. If you cut that stuff across the grain too, that's the other thing. I don't like jerky that when I'm trying to eat it, I feel like my teeth are going to come out with that every bite. You know, that's just not, I don't like eating shoe leather either. So when we slice our jerky, you look at the grain pattern of the meat, just like wood, and you want to try to slice across that. So it absorbs the flavor a lot better too, because then the meat is penetrating straight in between all the fibers of the muscle. So you're going to get a lot better flavor penetration. The cure is going to go in easier. And then when you get done smoking that stuff and it's ready to eat, it just breaks right off in your mouth, and you can chew on it and just be totally happy, because jerky makes people happy. So one of the big things is, though, when we do a wet brine, I don't like to, I used to do the dry rub stuff and sprinkle it on each piece, flip them over and sprinkle the other side. Turned out pretty good. Man, it's a lot of labor, just took lots and lots of extra time. Started doing a wet brine, so we slice all our jerky and we put it in a flat container like this, and that stuff's been soaking in that brine all night. And so now what I need to do, though, to get all that icky extra salt, is I'm going to drain these and I'm going to rinse them. Still going to be plenty of salt in the meat, they're still cured, and but it's going to take a lot of that super extra saltiness out of them. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is take this stuff. And I've got a cauldron thing here that goes over my sink, works really nice. So I'll take this stuff and pull it out of here. Now, that's about what a strip of goose jerky looks like, because I've sliced it across the grain. So this, you know, that's the flatter edges of the goose breast. If you slice them the other way, you get big steaks like that. That's okay. I mean, it eats just fine. Just a little tougher. Oh, and if you're gonna do Canada goose breast, take the time to get all that silver skin cut off of the top and the outside of that breast. You'll know what I mean by silver skin. It's just this little membrane around the muscle. Get that off of there, because otherwise that turns into some sort of DuPont plastic stuff that you can't hardly chew through either. It makes it a little tough. So let me get this stuff pulled over here, and I'll rinse. I'll get it about half full, and then I'm going to rinse that, and I'll take this stuff and I'll put it over here on my other flat pan. Use cold water. Mix that around a little bit so it gets it all pretty good and rinsed. Now, if you like your jerky with a little bit of pepper on it, yeah, then throw that stuff on the rack and sprinkle your pepper on there, maybe some other seasonings if you want to, but we like to stay away from the salt. There's always plenty of it in there. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse this stuff out and get it on my flat pan, put it on a rack, and load that into the smoker. And then when I come back, need a towel. When I come back, it'll be all done and you can watch me eat some and smile. Because it's good. All right, so that's first tip on making jerky that's going to be palatable to just about everybody. And it's been successful for us. Remember, those Canada geese, if you can hunt them, it's just filet mignon in the sky. It's good stuff. All right, we'll see you here in a minute. And here we are. Everything's all loaded. Stretched out on their racks. Trying to keep each piece from not touching the other so you get smoke all the way around the meat. And that's gonna cook for probably about 3 hours and we'll be ready to take it off and test it.
3 hours later.
Woo! Yeah! Oh, baby. Woo! Look at that. Old big old cake pan or something full of wonderfully delicious goose breastises. Breastis stripsises. Goose breasts. 3 hours on the smoker. I run about 225 all the way through, and just keep pumping the hickory smoke to it. And you know, 1/4 inch thick will shrink down to almost half when you get most of the moisture out of it. Get about an 1/8 inch thick piece. So make sure, you know, cut them a 1/4 inch or even a little thicker if you like them. But I like them a little thicker. But see what I'm saying? Ooh, just breaks right off. How's it taste? A little peppery finish on there. I sprinkle a little pepper on the top surfaces before I put them in the smoker. Gives it a little more chow. Fantastic. Not too salty. It's salty, but it's not super salty. I'm not running to go grab a drink and rehydrate my tongue. Fantastic though. But whether you're doing goose jerky or any kind of jerky, if you're doing that wet brine, take my advice and rinse off that jerky before you put it on the racks. You won't regret it. Still plenty of salt, but not overpowering. And the flavor's still there. Don't overwash them, because then, yeah, you're probably washing everything out. Just flush them good, spray them off, let that stuff drip dry, and get it on the racks. And wow. All right, that's Campbell Creations' way of making jerky. I might eat this whole pan tonight. Some people will be pretty mad though, because they knew I was making it. I guess I might just bag it and put it away, or it's going to disappear. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. You can leave some comments and stuff on this video segment down below. Got any questions? Love to hear from you. And keep on liking Campbell Creations. We got more to come. See you there. Bye.